Hello and welcome to our second lockdown 2 mini pod.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, we should have thought about a catchy name.
Yeah.
Mini pods.
Mini pods.
It's okay.
Mini pods, yeah. My name's Julie from Salessewunique, and this is my daughter Adele from Adele's Art.
Hello.
So I remembered. And
It's literally my name.
I'll put the list down below where you can find us. I've got a website. We've both got an Etsy shop.
Yeah.
And we're both on Instagram. And you're on Facebook, aren't you? Mind you, I've got Facebook as well, but I don't really use it.
Yeah, I don't really use Facebook either.
I have to have Facebook connected to the Shopify shop though.
No, yeah.
So it sort of posts on there, so I keep it. Well, we've not done a great deal, have we, since the last time we filmed?
It's only been a couple of days.
It's only been a couple of days, but it's been Adele's birthday. She turned 30 yesterday. Not quite the birthday she expected, because obviously we're in lockdown, so we couldn't go out, no eating out or partying with friends or anything like that. But you got some nice bits, didn't you?
Yeah, we got this.
Like I said, we've got a penguin jumper that she has every year. How many penguin jumpers have you got now?
A lot. I don't know
10?
how many.
Must be 10.
Probably.
We don't see them though, do we?
We do have one. I don't want to ruin them though. So.
Yeah. Well, it would be nice. It would be. You ought to wear one.
I know what's coming.
Every day in December, have a different one on each day. Or you'd have to wear it 2 days, wouldn't you?
I don't know how many times are you filming?
I'll be doing every day up until Christmas. Then maybe after, it just depends what we're doing really and what's happening.
Yeah, goodness knows. But yeah, I might find them out and count actually how many I have.
Because I reckon they're probably all the same size that you've got, so you won't have any problems there, will you?
Probably not. I mean,
we always tend to go for the same size, and from what I can remember going and buying, they seem to be the same size.
Okay.
Unless they've shrunk.
Yes, they've shrunk.
Well, they might have if they didn't get washed properly. But no, I think you're all right. Yes, it would be nice to see some of the old jumpers again.
The old ones?
Yeah, to see what we did buy you.
Well, you're not the only one. Sometimes I get them off other people.
Yes, so you do, yeah.
But now it's a tradition and you have to keep it up forever. So
you might fall out of love with penguins.
No, never.
Never.
I got my penguin sock on. And my penguin slippers.
Well, yeah. It's all penguin. She's penguin mad. Ever since you're 18 months old.
All right.
We bought her a penguin when we was on holiday in Filey. I remember that.
Do you?
Yes, so we've never looked back.
No.
Penguin, everything penguin related. I mean, she's not even got her own place, and we've got what have we got? Bathroom mats, cups, cookie jars, salt and pepper things, you name it. I don't know what everything is like, but you've got them all around. Yeah.
Thanks.
That's okay. Anyhow, I'm going to put a little bit of footage in of yesterday, and if you remember in the last mini pod we mentioned that it was Adele's birthday this week. Well, I'm going to put a few photographs in of Adele. She'll probably kill me for this, but I'm not telling her because obviously it's her 30th birthday, and I thought I would just show a few pictures. So you can see here I have got my albums out, my scrapbooking albums, and I actually just found something I'd forgotten about. But yeah, I'm just going to pick one or two out. The first one I found is when she'd just been born, and there's one or two others, so she's a bit older and she has not changed a bit. She still looks exactly the same. So I will pop them in next. So this is going to be a little sneaky extra bit that she's not going to know about. No, don't. Nice and gently down, nice and gently. It's good. Good job I'm going to have music on this. Well, Victoria sponge tends to be. It does. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, we've not got any candles on this.
Well. It's all cake. It's all cake.
So, we made a cake, didn't we?
Yes.
Victoria sponge with strawberries and cream.
Go on, tell them what you did.
It looked like it was all cake.
It was like it was about 10 parts sponge to 1 part filling.
Yeah, but it's an old recipe, Victoria's sandwich from a Bureau book.
Are you did you double?
Years old, so you do it in 2 pans, and it's like for a 7-inch pan. And ours are bigger than that, so you have to do a 2 mix for each cake pan thing. So that was 8 eggs altogether, 400 grams of butter, flour, sugar, and a bit of vanilla.
Yeah.
Tastes alright. It's nice. It's not a spongy cake, is it?
The sponge cake?
No, it's not spongy. It's not soft and squishy and spongy. It's a little bit firmer than that.
So, yeah.
But it's nice. Your dad likes it. So yeah, so we did that yesterday. So it turned out bigger than I thought, because it actually did rise up.
Cake does that?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Not the Victoria sponges. They never rise up. So yes, these 2 did, which was good. I think it took about 75 minutes to cook altogether.
Jeez.
75 minutes, yeah. Which was hard going trying to do that when you got 2 kittens and 2 cats running around your feet. Because they're like little tornadoes, aren't they?
They are. Well, yeah, when they get loose and they'll tear around the house.
Oh,
chasing their toys around.
Yeah.
Well, they've settled now after you've given them that milk.
Yeah, they've had some milk. Salem settled down. Mind you, they've not finished it, which is unusual.
He's grooming. Well,
so they'll be nice and quiet for a little bit now, won't they?
You say that, she started chewing the stand. Look at her.
Hey, don't do that. Yeah, she's a bit of a chewer, isn't she? I've just caught her chewing the zip on my coat.
Oh, they both do that. If you leave your coat in the conservatory on the chair, on the zip.
I don't know. Anyhow, we'll get back to your birthday, haven't we?
Okay.
Because we were going to have a takeaway last night. Because normally, as it's a special birthday, we would have gone out, wouldn't we?
Yeah, probably.
And you'd have probably gone out with your friends as well, so it would have been a busy week. Obviously, we can't, and the next best thing is a takeaway. So Adele went searching, didn't you, Monday for her special takeaway.
It's special.
Well, God, you can say why, can't you?
Well, it's we've never had it from this place before, but it's the only one that has stuff for all of us.
Right. Oh, I thought it was the one that we've used before.
No, the one we used before shut down.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so then...
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, that's why we haven't had takeaway in ages.
Did we get one for Jake's birthday?
Well, we've had something.
We have had something this year, haven't we?
Yeah. But we haven't had anything since lockdown or anything.
No, we haven't.
But a few places have... I don't know if they've opened up because of lockdown or what. But yeah, we're having that tonight because it turns out Tuesday was the only day of the week it was shut. All the others closed on a Monday.
That's just our luck, isn't it? we hadn't been shopping or anything, had we?
No, so we had to go out and
because we were going to have a takeaway, then we weren't having a takeaway, so we had to go shopping yesterday, didn't we? Get a few bits in.
From Tesco.
Oi. Is that she? Yes.
Don't.
Brambles after the penguin.
Don't. It's my penguin ornaments. No. No, don't you speak.
Why don't you get them off the tree and then you can show them? This is a couple of ornaments that we got Adele for her birthday as well. Unfortunately, the side of the little settee out of that, and
Come on, bad kitty.
she likes to chew. And
Yeah,
on
Bramble.
the tray.
Jeez, she's trying to pull his beak off.
Oh,
Look at that.
isn't that sweet?
And oi. God, and that's
That's
the...
only a bell, that one there. That's nice. Is that sequins on it?
No, it's those
Oh,
tiny
beads, yes,
Yeah, it's those really tiny beads.
That's nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think so.
You would.
And stuff.
You won't have any left by the time these two are finished, I tell you.
Time for bed, Bramble. Come on. Let go. Ooh, let go. Come on. Go on.
That's it. See if they'll settle down.
Where's your bed?
I don't know.
Good kitty. The whole thing was shaking. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, goodness me.
Good job these are like professional.
I know. Oh, they're play fighting now. If you hear any squealing, it'll be one of them.
They'll be in trouble.
You think they'd just settle down and they'll have warm milk, time for a nap, but no. Fighting. Mind you, Charlie's getting his own back on him, isn't he?
Well,
He's bopping. I filmed them yesterday while they were in here playing. Charlie was actually playing, but then it looked like he'd gone for Salem and rolled him, and it looked quite rough, but it didn't bother Salem at all. Charlie did get told off, and you know, he went out, but yes, it probably looked worse than what it was, I think.
Yeah, I think the big cats will threaten smaller cats, like,
but
I'm in charge.
He just looks so big when he towered over.
Yeah, well, it's like comparing.
It's like I think you just panic a bit, don't you, in case he does something.
He's like the size of a bus compared to these two, although they are bigger now.
Yeah. Well, it'll not be long. I mean, not 6 months, and then be fully grown.
I think a cat still counts as a kitten just around a year. I think.
Yeah.
So, but they'll be bigger soon. So not get him.
I'm going to say he's not keen as it is, because he doesn't hear them coming, does he? They've not got the collars on at the minute. I mean, they are wearing them, but they sort of sneak up on him. And before he realises, he's surrounded with 2 kittens and he's not happy.
It is funny when he runs away from one and right into the other.
But Elsa's not accepting them very well. She's trying to ignore them.
Yeah, she's trying to pretend they don't exist.
Lots of hissing. It's all mad fighting and then licking.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I'm saying we've not been exactly busy. Apart from birthday stuff yesterday. I haven't even done any sewing. I have been knitting. I've been working on my Tomty tea cozy.
Yeah, it just looks like an egg.
She's criticising.
Well, because it hasn't got it's not got a beard, a hat, nothing. So it just look like an egg.
But it's going to look like a proper Tomty when it's done. It's coming along. So what I'm going to do, because I've been doing a little bit of filming of what I've been doing, so I'll put that in now. I thought I would just share with you my next knitting project. Now, if you've been following me, you will have seen the pattern I bought was for a Tomty teapot. And as November is November for us at the shop, I thought I would share with you my progress and put it in our mini pods so you can sort of see my progress over November and see if I can get it finished, which that would be good. So this is the pattern. Obviously I can't show you any more of it because it's a paid for pattern, but that looks really cute, doesn't it? So what I've done, I've got all my yarns here, and I will show you everything that's sort of going in my bag. Now the pattern is designed by Alison Davis, Now she is on Etsy, because that's where I bought it from, but there's nothing on the pattern, so I will have to find the link on Etsy and pop it sort of down below here. So if I forget to do that, then anybody wants to know where the pattern's from, just send me a message and I will get it done, because I know I've already been asked. There is a Facebook group called Cozy Pot Makers, if that's any help to anybody. So the yarn I'm using, I suppose I can tell you what yarn it is. It does say double knit in the pattern, and you hold it double. That's all I'm saying. And you use just ordinary DK as well. But what I've done is I've used Aran for mine. For the teapot itself, I'm using Stylecraft Special Aran in, is it pistachio? No, it's not that one. I've got the wrong ball at the minute. Right, got the right colour. I'm using lime. Now that's a really nice shade of green, and that goes quite well with the felt that we're using for our felt tomties. And it's really lovely to knit with. Absolutely love this yarn. It's very soft. And for the hat and the mittens, I'm using it's King Cole Price Wise DK. That's coming up a little bit brighter than what it is. And for the face, I'm using King Cole Big Value, and this is Flesh Colour. So that is nice as well. And for the beard, I'm using King Cole Luxe Fur, and I've got the cream one. So this is really lovely and soft. And the needles that I've got a pair of DPNs in 3mm, and I'm using circular needles in 4.5mm. I've got two sizes of cord. That one's just a short one. That is a 40cm one, and that is an 80cm one. I mean, it's not knitting the round or anything. I just tend to use circular needles because that's how I like it. So ordinary knitting needles are fine. DPNs are fine. There's not that many stitches. Right, and I'm keeping it in my Tomty bag, which is the Harris Tweed one with the Tilda Tomties on the front. What I've decided to do is, if I've got enough fabrics, I'm going to make one or two of these and put them in my shop, because I think they are really nice. They're only going to be small ones, I think, though, because, you know, Harris Tweed, and that's quite expensive. And that one's actually perfect size for this. I've got all my yarn in that bag. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 balls. That's 350 grams, plus my needles, everything. Right, so I made a start on this, and I must admit I couldn't put it down when I got started. So what I have done, that's my Tea Cozy front and my Tea Cozy back. So what I need to do now is I've got to put this on my teapot and stitch round it. Now I did test the front piece to see if it fits, and it does. It just fits nicely, because I've got sort of like quite a round dumpy teapot, and it seems to be okay. So that's the teapot cover. This is the head. This is the nose. And this is the beard and the hair. So what I'm going to do now, obviously I'm going to have to start putting it together. I've got the arms to do. I think that's all actually. Oh no, I've got the arms and the hat to do. Now the hat's going to take a bit longer because there's a lot more stitches on that. But I will share my progress as I go on. So you might see a little bit more in this mini pod, or you might see it in the next one. So I hope you enjoy seeing my progress. And I just thought I'd share with you the progress on the Tomty tea cosy. Well, last night I managed to get the tea cosy stitched around my pot, and I think it fits really well. I'm really pleased with this. Like I said before, the pattern called for 2 strands of DK. I've used an Aran here, and then I've obviously the DK for the head. Now Adele laughed at the head. She thought it was highly amusing because it's not round. But there's going to be a hat sat on there. So stitch the nose on. So yeah. So hopefully I will get this finished pretty soon. I'm not getting anything else done. No sewing. I've got my beard. So I've got to titivate this up, and then that's not going to go on just yet. I've got to get the arms done, so that's what I'm knitting now. I started the first arm and mitten. I've just cast on for the thumb, so this is all new to me. I've not really done anything like this before, so I'm looking forward to this. So hopefully this will get finished tonight. And then tomorrow I'll get on with the next one, and then basically it's just the hat to do, which is the largest piece. There's like about 70 stitches on for that, so yeah, can't wait. It's exciting stuff. So like I said, I'll keep sharing. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm hoping by the time we next podcast that I'll have finished. I finished knitting and stitching one of the arms, so that's all stuffed and ready to get stitched on the body. I started on the hat last night. Now it tells you to cast on like 70 stitches, and I thought that sounds a lot.
Yeah.
So I knit so many, what did I do, 5 rows, and it looked really big. So I thought I'll undo it, take the stitches down, because it was only supposed to be in double knit, and I've used Aran, I think. And I thought, no, I'll take it off the needle. So I went and tried it round the head, and it does fit. And I think doing the hat in one piece, you are going to start decreasing after the first few rows, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
So I had to pick all the stitches back up until last night after I did all that. So I'm hoping this evening to get on with the hat a bit more. I've got to do a little bit of sewing, but I've got a bag to do for somebody. But yeah, I think that'll probably be it, because I was going to do a little shop update, but I haven't really made anything, so I think that's going to have to wait. It's Del's fault.
What?
She had to have a birthday, I had to bake a cake, so and I've had to kitty sit.
Well, somebody's got to watch them. Knows what they do.
I was worn out yesterday after all the rushing around looking after these two, because the whole house is just like a playground for these two. And they like to get in all the little places that they shouldn't get into.
Under the wardrobe.
That's a fun thing.
They're wrestling.
So what have you been up to now?
I finished those Moomin illustrations.
Show them.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well.
So I sent off the designs to be made into badges already. So.
Oh, that's good then. That'll be nice to see. So you're going to have them in your shop when they're done?
Yeah, on my Etsy.
Are they pin badges or are they like wooden badges?
No, they'll be pin badges.
Oh, they look nice. That's quite pale, that though.
Yeah, I was going for like pastel colours. So I've done all like the main ones. So there we got Snork Maiden.
Is that flowers in her hand?
Yeah, she's holding flowers.
Yeah.
And then I've got Moomin on his cloud.
Yeah.
Moomin Papa.
Yeah.
And I got Moomin again.
Where's Moomin Mama?
Hold on, I think it moved. Moomin, I think they showed that one last time because that's the one that was done. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, they'll, I don't know, it could be a week or so before the badges come.
Yeah.
Because they've got to print them on the acrylic first. So
that'd be good. That'd be something to show them, won't it?
Yeah,
when they come in.
Yes. Everything's done before Christmas.
Yeah, well, they're not Christmas, are they? So that's a whole year round thing.
Oh yeah, colours all year
That'd be
round.
nice. Yeah. Well, I got a yarn order in the other day, which I'd ordered all this yarn before we knew we were going into lockdown. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have ordered it. But I was sort of restocking on some of the DK yarns that I'd run out. So I've got gaps on the shelf, so I thought I'd better start stocking it up. Anyhow, when the rep came in, he's got some yarn, and it's Drifter, it's King Corliss yarn, Drifter. I can't remember what else it's called. And it's chunky, and it's a variegated yarn, and it's really soft. And it's got so much, what was it? I think it's 25% cotton, 6% wool, and the rest of it must be acrylic. And I've got some patterns to go with it. And so what I'm going to do, what I've decided to do for maybe next week, is to put some little gift sets on the website. So you would get a pattern and 5 balls of yarn, because it's like scarves and shawls, and there's 2 hat patterns on there on the one pattern. So that would be ideal for Christmas present to give to somebody or to make. So like I said, there's 2 shades. So I will put some clips in now of the yarn. I don't really know what else. Got anything else I need to say? What else have we been doing? Oh, I want to say thank you as well for all the comments that you left on our first mini podcast. And thank you to, I think it was Marie, who let me know that the Etsy shop links weren't working.
Again.
I don't know what happens. I just copy and paste from one vlog to the other, and for some reason they don't seem to copy across. So mine comes up with some strange blonde woman. So I don't know who she is. So thank you for that. So anytime, if any of the links aren't working, please just let me know down below, then I can sort it out. Yes. And thank you as well for all the comments that you left on what you were making. It's nice to hear what people are doing, because we've got quilting, cross stitch, all sorts going off. Do you know, it's a pity you can't. Sale, I'm drinking milk if you can hear. It's a pity you can't leave photographs, isn't it, when you post your message? So we could actually see what people are doing.
But they can always tag you on Instagram, can't they? So unique.
If people are on there, you can always tag me on there. But yeah, it was nice. It was really interesting to know that everybody's crafting and keeping busy.
Get ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we're going to be sending out the festive feelings boxes soon, aren't we? You made the pouches?
Not yet. Haven't had time.
Come on. Hurp.
That's something I'm going to start tomorrow. I've got one bag to finish to get sent out. I'll have to do that first, and then I'll be starting on that. So putting the felt kits together will be a quicker job, but obviously we've got the instructions to do.
Oh yeah, for the kits. Yeah.
So yeah, I think everything's in now, everything's arrived, so yeah, as soon as they're done, they'll get posted out as quickly as possible. I might need your help then if they are in boxes, so we can take them all down together. Yeah. Before the rush.
Yeah, you want to get them sent out as soon as you can.
Yes. I'm sure there was something else I was going to say as well.
What about Christmas stuff?
No, I can't remember what it was now. There was something I was going to say. I've forgotten now.
Was it important?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's gone. I'll save it for next time. Well, thank you for joining us. You haven't got anything else to say, have you?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think.
You think?
As soon as we turn it off.
I know, we'll think of something.
Sure.
Well, thank you for joining us anyhow today. It's not going to be a quick one, is it, this one? No.
No, well.
We'll see you all again in a few days' time, won't we?
Yes, yeah.
Because we'll probably film on Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
Is that about right? Wednesday, Saturday?
Yeah. You're hoping to upload it on Saturday or Sunday?
I'm not sure yet. I need to see. I need to see if I can get some work done because I need to make some things.
Yes.
So yes, and we'll see you all again. So happy crafting and stay safe and hope everybody's well.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll see you all in a few days' time. Bye for now.
Bye.